This is exactly what happens deep inside your body the moment you drink water. Even before the first sip, your salivary glands begin releasing fluid in preparation. As water enters the mouth, the cheek muscles contract and the tongue rises to guide it. Inside the oral cavity, thousands of taste buds detect water while saliva surrounds it. Salivary amylase and other enzymes make immediate contact with the water entering here. The epiglottis closes over the airway and water passes cleanly through the pharynx down. Rhythmic peristaltic waves in the esophagus muscles actively push water toward the stomach. Water moves through the chest cavity, passing alongside the heart and both lungs below. The stomach waits with its rugae folds expanded and its mucus lining fully protective. Water passes through the cardiac sphincter and floods into the gastric cavity inside. From above, water pools at the stomach base as gastric juice begins to actively mix in. Hydrochloric acid contacts the water, triggering a measurable shift in the stomach pH. Pepsin and digestive enzymes activate within the gastric fluid that water has now diluted. At near microscopic scale, water particles and gastric components visibly begin to separate. The stomach walls contract in powerful rhythmic waves, churning water into the fluid mix. The pyloric sphincter releases, and water-rich chyme flows directly into the duodenum next. The small intestine stretches over 6 meters, with water-rich fluid actively moving within. As the intestine rotates, the inner villi texture becomes clearly visible through the wall. Millions of tiny villi projections glow as they make direct contact with the arriving water. Water molecules pass through the villi lining and enter the surrounding intestinal tissue. From the intestinal tissue, water crosses directly into the capillaries, joining the bloodstream. A single water molecule now races alongside red blood cells through a narrow capillary vessel. At the sorting junction, blue water particles and gold mineral particles split into pathways. The liver receives water-soluble nutrients and begins filtering them through its sinusoid channels. Processed water molecules branch through the hepatic portal vein into the wider bloodstream. The large intestine reabsorbs the final traces of water while solid waste compacts beside it. Hydration reaches the brain and neurons begin firing in powerful cascading wave patterns. At the synapse level, hydrated neurotransmitters cross the gap faster and with more precision. The entire brain lights up in a full energy surge as optimal hydration levels are finally met. Water molecules fill the spaces between muscle sarcomeres, keeping every fiber fully flexible. Water-carried nutrients flow directly into muscle cells through the semi-transparent cell wall. Microtears in the muscle fiber seal shut as water and repair particles fill the damaged gap. A hydrated gut microbiome glows with billions of healthy bacteria thriving on the intestinal wall. Well-hydrated villi stand upright and tall, with a glistening mucus layer coating every surface. A single hydration wave travels the full digestive tract from esophagus down to the colon end. Drinking too much water causes the stomach lining to swell with visible inflammatory pressure. Excess water dilutes gastric acid, weakening the stomach's natural digestive pH environment. Overstretched stomach nerves send pain signals racing upward along the full spinal cord path. Beneath the skin, capillaries dilate widely and a visible flush response spreads outward fast. The immune system detects electrolyte imbalance and white blood cells begin mobilizing rapidly. Blood sodium concentration visibly drops inside the vessel as overhydration progresses further. Brain cells absorb the excess water and their outer membranes begin to visibly swell outward. The kidney nephrons accelerate their filtration cycle to manage the overwhelming fluid volume. Every major organ system flashes a warning signal as total body stress reaches its visible peak. One side thrives on proper hydration, the other suffers from excess, balance is everything. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button, share this video, and subscribe my